All right, good morning, everybody. Today is the, what did I say it was? Let's see. Today is the 11th of August, 2025, guys. This year is moving by pretty quick. All right, so I'm fixing to make some coffee here. Let me grab my water out of this and make sure I got my water down in here that I'm going to need for later. Yes, I do. I'll go ahead and grab this right here along with one of those. Oh, okay. So we got a load going from Beacon Falls, Connecticut, and we're going back down to Fort Mill, South Carolina, which, if I'm not mistaken, we've been there quite a bit in the last month or so. We've been there quite a bit, so, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Because it's almost like we're going to the same places over and over again. I guess we got to do what we got to do. Got to make sure we do a thorough pre-trip this morning, because there was an asshole sitting beside us the other day that didn't want to turn down his whoop-whoop music, and I told him he needed to turn it down. He turned it down, but he was an asshole about it. So, and people like that are generally pricks, and they will do stuff to your truck. So we're gonna have to do a thorough pre-trip, make sure our lines are good, air lines are good, brakes are good, make sure there's no gouges in their tires, you know, all the usual stuff, right? All right, so I'm gonna drink my coffee here. I'm gonna do this pre-trip. We're gonna get over to the place where I need to pick up this morning, and it's a live unload, so we're gonna be in a dock door for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and hopefully we're not in the dock door that long. But we'll go ahead and get that taken care of, then we'll get down the road, guys. Come on, make that coffee. All right. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys when we get over to the shipper. Well, I think they're getting ready to load me. Let's hope so. I had to kind of back in here a little crooked this morning, so I wasn't very happy about that, but that's fine. I can pull out to the right. It's not that big of a deal. Kind of straighten up, close my doors. But anyways, so, man, I kind of need some energy. Oh, or down in the description is a link to Dubby Energy Drink. You get 10% off with my promotional code. So yeah, go down and check that out. Helps me out, helps out the channel, and yeah, maybe you guys will get a good energy boost from the energy drink that they sell. I think that's my little shameless plug for right now. Hopefully this doesn't take very long. I've got 10 hours and 32 minutes left on my clock. I can do probably about 9 of that. I'm thinking maybe get down to Raphine, Virginia. That's what I'm looking at. Raphine tonight. Stop at the Petro there. All right, see you guys in Raphine. All right, guys, we are shut down for our 10-hour break. It's actually rained a little bit outside. I'm up here in Raphine, Virginia. Yeah, we're headed back south towards South Carolina, down Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're gonna get there tomorrow, probably about noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. Hopefully they'll have me a load going either back west or a little bit further south. I don't know yet. I haven't said anything to my my driver leader yet to see if we can get a load going west. When I don't have to talk to them, it's a good day. I don't like talking to the driver leaders. I don't like talking to dispatch at all. Give me a load, I run the load. That's how it's supposed to be if you're dispatched on a load. Unless there's a problem with the load that you foresee in the future, then yeah, get the load, run the load. But man, guys, this past week, the first part of August, the first week in August, horrible freaking week. Like, it made July look like Christmas. It was bad, like really fucking bad. So I don't know what the next steps are just yet. I do have some plans for the future. So I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Sometimes I get a little excited for what's coming up next, but I'm gonna try to not get so excited right now because I don't want to get my hopes up. So yeah, there's that. Not much else went on today, guys. I didn't have no flat tires or mishaps or anything like that. So that's a positive note. Knock on steering wheel, to make sure that, you know, we don't have those kind of things go on in the near future. Matter of fact, in the future period. But yeah, so I'm making myself some dinner right now, and as soon as I'm done with that, matter of fact, while I'm making dinner and whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and watch some YouTube or Netflix or something. Maybe answer that question that I got earlier. Let's take a look at that real quick, just to kind of see who actually sent me a message. Okay, so the guy asked me if Schneider is getting inward facing cameras. Well, you're just gonna have to wait until the video that's coming out on the 18th to actually know if that's true or not. But I'll go ahead and tell you now, since you're in the video for the 25th. So this video, yeah, like I said, this video should come out the 25th. Yes, Schneider is getting inward facing cameras. I'm not going to get into another rant about it because it's just stupid to get into another rant about it. But yeah, they are getting inward facing cameras, guys. I'm sorry to say it. They swore that they would never get them. They lied to all the drivers. So I don't know. Between not being able to take the truck home and then treating me like a number the other night, and the cameras and everything, I'm not feeling it anymore, guys. I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I'm gonna eat me some dinner, watch some Netflix or whatever, kind of relax for a little bit, call my wife, you know, all the good jolly stuff, right? And I'll see you guys next clip. All right, I'm out. All right, good morning, everybody. All right, so we've got to get this load. We got to get this load from down to Ross Distribution out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. We got to get it down there today. We've only got about 265 miles to go. And then we have another load to pick up, and it picks up in Conover, North Carolina, and drops in LaPorte, Indiana. So we've got another load on us, and it looks like some pretty good miles. So yeah, this load right here, I say between the two loads, we might be close to, between the two loads, we might be getting close to about 1,600 miles. So all we really need is one more load after this to get us past the 2,000 mile point. Hopefully it's not coming back east. God, I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of the Northeast, guys. I really am. But okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to Ross. Once again, on the phone, waiting for Schneider Emergency Maintenance to pick up because of a blown tire and a bad hub seal. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Unplug that real quick. I'm trying to get my damn headset to charge. All right, I don't like this place. These people are freaking rude here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, you see how this is right here? We're missing one right here. This tire, look at that. That tire ain't gonna air up. It ain't gonna air up. Look at this. Ridiculous. The crap I gotta deal with, man. So now I gotta wait on Schneider Emergency Maintenance so I can get this damn trailer fixed. Wonder how long that's gonna take. We'll see. Oh, I'll keep you guys informed. Okay, I know you guys like watching me do these videos, right? Yeah, I didn't get the trailer I was supposed to get. Instead, I got a 160. The other trailer is back up there where I was just at that Ross. Yeah, the other trailer is back over there at the Ross, and it's supposed to get fixed. So I guess I didn't have to stick with it, because I was gonna show you guys everything that's involved with that crap. but it is what it is. All right, let me go back there and get this trailer hooked up, and then we should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna have to find a place to park for the night because I'm not gonna be able to get this down the road very far. We'll see when we get up here. I'd like to take a damn shower, but you know, it's trucking, right? You got to do what you got to do. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we stop for the night. All right, guys, we're back with another video. Well, wouldn't say another video. We're back with another clip. How about that? Because you know how I do. I put all these clips together, and at the end of the week, I throw them together and edit them and do all that good stuff. And you guys get to see the end results. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm fixing to cook my chicken. Yeah, I eat chicken every night, fella. Chicken and rice. You're probably saying to yourself, man, I'd get tired of that chicken and rice all the time. Well, you know, sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's not too shabby. All right, but you gotta eat, right? Let me explain something about the trailer tire. All right, so I sat there for 2 hours waiting on somebody to come out to fix a tire just so that I could take the trailer over to the operating center and get it worked on, get the actual wheel worked on, the hub seal, right? The T-valve was missing. So, and you guys saw it, the T-valve was missing, but it's also blowing air. So, I mean, they need to replace that hub seal probably. It did have a little bit of oil coming out of there. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to give it a little bit of a problem. So I'm sure they would probably have replaced the seal and everything like that and made sure it was good. But it could have turned into something a whole lot bigger as well. It really could have. Something a lot more mechanically involved. And a lot of times, you know, when they do that, it's like, okay, well, enough sitting around. It's time to get this load picked up and going. So I went and I talked to the lady at the desk up in shipping, and she's like, yeah, we can get you another trailer, no problem. So they got me another trailer. I was on the phone with dispatch, letting her know what was going on. We're kind of conversing back and forth and everything, and we got it taken care of. I got another trailer, and away I went. I actually got over there to the place where I picked up. I got the trailer, pulled out, went down the road, and I was like really close to getting on the highway, and a power line was down. So I had to pull across some railroad tracks, turn around down into another business, come back out, and turn around, come back up the same way that I just went, come back up that direction, and yeah. So now we're stopped for the night. I'm actually stopped at a rest area. No shower for me again, which is getting really fucking annoying because it seems like when I'm trying to stop and take a shower, the rest areas and stuff like that, I may end up stopping tomorrow morning and taking a shower just because I'm sick of having to deal with this every single day. So I'm probably going to end up stopping tomorrow and take a shower because I need one. And if they say anything to me about it, I'm gonna get pretty upset because, you know, I spend most of my day in this truck, and it's not like, I mean, yeah, you can turn the AC on and everything, but it's either too hot or too cold. And if you start messing with the damn knob, it seems like it just gets either too warm or too cold, and it's aggravating. So I'm gonna try to take a shower, try to start taking showers at least, you know, once every couple of days, because this is ridiculous, man. I'm so sick of not being able to take a shower. There's no point in it. There's no point in this bullshit. But anyways, I may end up doing like I did last night and just doing a 10-hour break because I'm just so damn tired, guys. I'm ready to get this load. I'm ready to get it off as well. So we got to go all the way to Indiana though, LaPorte, Indiana of all places. So yeah. But anyways, so I'll go ahead and get off here for tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, bright and early in the morning. See you guys then. Oh boy, guys. So yeah, last night was pretty flipping rough, man. Like I was not having it at all. Oh, freaking I felt freaking wore out. Absolutely wore out. Drained, more like it, I guess. Is what you, if that's what you want to call it, drained. Because all the sitting around I had to do yesterday. So it looks like we're headed to LaPorte, Indiana. Today's Wednesday. We're going to get there tomorrow, which is Thursday. It's a long day already. It's going to be a long day already. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I stop tonight, if nothing happens before then. All right. Oh, good morning, everybody. Oh, it's been a crazy, crazy morning so far. Let me kind of lighten it up in here a little bit. Let's see. Dome light. Sleeper dome. There we go. We got some light in here now. Yay. Okay. So, whew, man. So yesterday, got up here to just north of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fixing to leave out here in about, I'm going to start my pre-trip in about 30 minutes. I'm going to leave here by, what time is it right now? About 4:30, somewhere around there is when I'm going to leave here. It's going to take me about 2 hours to get up to. It's going to take me about 2 hours to get up to where I need to go in LaPorte, and then drop and hook, and then go over and pick up this next load. This next load is a live load, and then I'm more than likely, I'm going to have to go over to Gary because I've got to get this. I've got to get this damn windshield washer problem fixed. I'm gonna check it again this morning, but I don't think that it's not working. So I'm gonna check it again here in just a little bit, but it's not spraying. It's not spraying windshield washer fluid. So I'm a little aggravated by that because it's working one day and then all of a sudden it stops working when it's raining, right? So, and you're probably wondering, well, why do you need it right now? Well, so when somebody gets in front of you and it's been raining, you have to, of course, clean your windshield because they're spraying up all that nasty rainwater that's been sitting on the road. So once it sprays up on the windshield, I mean, you got to be able to clean your windshield. And the only way you can do that is if you're driving down the road is, of course, you gotta use your windshield wiper fluid, right? That, and sometimes I go through areas where there's a lot of bugs and everything. You gotta be able to clean your windshield. So it is a DOT, so that could be a problem in the near future. So I'll see you guys when I get up to LaPorte, and I get put in a dock door up there. So I'll see you guys then. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day. Oh, I forgot to get something here real quick. I know it's probably a little noisy out here, but it is what it is, guys. When you're near trucks all the frickin' time. I might need to go ahead and grab it, huh? Why'd I just do that? There we go. All right, let's go to the other side here. Make sure all the tires are good. these roads up here in Indiana are a little rough, so you got to kind of make sure that everything's good. Make sure the trailer's not listing from left to right. Excuse me, we're gonna head up to LaPorte, Indiana. I know you guys can't see me right now. I may be able to fix that in post edit or editing. So, but yeah, so headed over to LaPorte, Indiana, and then hopefully by the time we get there, I'll go pick up the next load, and then we're gonna head over to Gary, so I get this windshield wiper problem taken care of, and then we're gonna head to York, PA. So I guess I'll see you guys at probably the shipper. If I don't see you guys at the receiver, I'll definitely see you at the shipper. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so got a paperwork here. We gotta go over here across the street, and we're gonna have to buy the trailer. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, so we've only got 2 trailers here. We got a 179 trailer and a 159 or 151. So we're gonna take the 179 if it's good. What do you guys think? All right, so we've got, guys, we've got time. We've got time. So let me go ahead and turn that one off for just a second. Okay. Pop this camera off right here. All right. Grab my gloves, my hammer. Okay. Check my 5th wheel. All right, we're actually looking at this. Like, this trailer doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. So far, I mean, glad hand seals are in there. Pins are all there for that one. AV 826 for the DVI or the PM. We're at the right height. Crank handle's fine. We're at the 40-foot mark, it looks like. That tire's good. Those tires are good. We got the old mud flaps. Make sure there ain't no dookie back here. I mean, The inside of it's a little freaking dirty. There's not really a whole lot you can do about that. Okay, so what is the first thing that we do after we hook up to the trailer? Well, you want to check and make sure that is all the way pushed in. Then you want to get underneath the trailer and right here in the front, and you want to make sure those jaws are around that kingpin. Because there ain't nothing like having that crap not work when you need it to work. Okay. Then you come over here. You hook up your air line, or your air lines and your electrical lines. Now, what I generally like to do is when I hook up my electrical lines, the first thing I do is I look down the side of the trailer right here. If I don't see lights, that means there's something wrong with this socket. It means it's either too loose or it's just not, the pins are like all messed up in there or something. But I like to check just to kind of make sure that it's, you know, it's good, right? Take my blue line. And then my red line, come underneath just like this. Now, actually, on this one, I actually can bring it over the top. All right. So, the next thing I do is I get in the truck and, okay. All right. So the next thing I do is I come inside the truck here, and it's got a button called trailer hold. Right there. See that? It's trailer hold. And what it's going to do is it's going to put air through the trailer to the back. Now you do this for a couple different reasons. All right. First reason is brake lights. The second reason is because when you put air in here, it goes directly into these brake chambers, okay? And you can see right here, those brake chambers are held in place. They're not blowing or none of that. That cap's off of that one right there. But I don't think it's too big of a deal. All that is just a way for them to loosen the brakes up. But anyway, so as you guys can see, brake chambers and everything are very solid back there. Okay. I've seen pictures of brake chambers that are just absolutely hanging down and dragging the ground. This trailer's been recently lubed, it looks like. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right, which means we should be good to roll. All right, but the brake lights, right? So if you look right here, the brake lights are actually lit up. Okay? Now, I'm gonna go around to the front here. I'm gonna grab my my leaf blower. We're gonna blow this out, and then we're gonna head over to the next place to pick up my other load. Okay, so you guys are gonna see a this crap, man. Look at this. Okay, so looks like what we're going to have to do on this one some people like to leave the big stuff on the ground too. I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I'll pick up the majority of the big stuff that I can and put it in the trash bag. Stuff like this, fresh packs and things like that, put it in the damn trash bag. If you don't have any trash bags, well, I'll tell you. You're being a jerk and leaving the crap all over the damn ground, or you can tell the damn shippers and receivers to stop leaving all the crap in the trailer. Either way, something's got to be done about this. I like to say it's their trash. I'm just giving it back to them. Because it basically is. It's their crap. I don't see a single dumpster around here anywhere. Open up. Okay. Woo. All right, so I'm gonna check these brakes real quick. We're gonna head back over here and we're gonna show this guy the empty trailer real quick. Make sure we're good on that. When I get over to the other place, I'll give you guys a call, okay? Or I'll show you guys what's going on, all right? All right, guys, so let me close this thing here real quick. All right, so I'm in a dock, and I'll show you what these docks look like here in just a second, okay? I'll put the picture up on the screen, what these docks actually look like here in just a minute. But yeah, I wasn't about to set up a bunch of cameras and stuff out here just to show you guys how I backed into this damn dock. But it is what it is, guys. I will definitely see you guys over at the OC in Gary, Indiana. Oh, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing okay. Okay. All right, so right, man. So let's talk about yesterday a little bit. I didn't do a video yesterday. I didn't do a clip last night or yesterday because I was so damn tired, guys. By the time I got done taking a shower and everything, came back over, I was pretty beat. So I can't remember how many miles I drove yesterday. I can't tell you how many miles I actually drove yesterday. So let me see. Hold on. I got it right here. I could probably tell you. So yesterday it was 359. The day before that it was 545. And then today I drove 423. And it only took me 8 hours to drive 423 miles. And I had a lot of slowdowns. I had a lot of traffic and stuff like that. So the game plan for this load right here, let me see if it carries. Does that carry over to tomorrow? Today's the 14th, right? No. Today's the 15th. Let me see if that load carries over to tomorrow. No, it does not. So we got to edit that. Carries over to the 16th. Okay, anyways. So the load I have on me now is a Church and Dwight load. I'm going to take that, drop it tomorrow morning, pick up the next load, which if I'm not mistaken is picking up over in Hanover, PA, and we're going up to Cincinnati. I might be able to make that in one day. I don't know. That's a lot of freaking driving. It really is. So I'm able to make it up there most of the way tomorrow and then finish it out on Monday morning because the load doesn't have to be there till, because it is a relay, it doesn't have to be there till Monday morning if I'm not mistaken, or Monday evening. So we'll get it there. We'll get it offloaded. I got to do a 34-hour reset starting tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll just see how it all plays out. Because there was no way that I was going to make it over. There was no way I was going to actually make it over to the place to pick up the next load tonight. There was just no way at all. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh, sure, I'm cooking my dinner right now. I ain't got much for you. We're getting up early in the morning though, guys. 2 o'clock in the morning. Get up 2 o'clock in the morning and freaking roll. Try to be out of here by no later than 3 a.m. to get over there to drop this load and then go pick up the next one. That's the plan, but we'll see how it all plays out. All right. All right, guys. So how would I do this? Good morning, good evening, good night? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna make some coffee here real quick. I have got, the shipping side apparently is open today where I'm going to pick up this new load. So we're going to get over there as soon as my 10-hour break's up. We're going to get over there. I hate places like this. And the main reason why, a bunch of assholes. Frickin' really? This is what I despise about places like this, is that they leave it for the driver to clean out, the next driver to clean out. Hey, what, you give me a job cleaning out trailers all day? And I'd do it. I really would. You pay me good? You pay me really, really good? And I wouldn't mind doing it. Because I guarantee you, the drivers would appreciate it. Tires look fine. for right now anyways, until I hook up to the trailer. I find there's a freaking air leak. I've had that happen to me a couple times too. Hook up to the trailer and find there's a damn air leak. Ridiculous. All right. But I'm gonna try to get pretty damn far. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, I know this has been a crazy week. Yesterday, I wasn't able to get into when I was able to get into the shipper yesterday, I wasn't actually able to record anything, so, which is aggravating, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you just can't, right? This is the final clip before I actually start editing the video. I want to let you guys know that I'm going to try to start making shorter videos, and I'm going to try to start posting regularly instead of just once a week. Keywords there, guys. Try, okay? I can't promise y'all anything. I just, I start promising things and I break my promise. And I don't like doing that. So, I like to be able to try to, keep my promises. But, there are a few things that I did want to talk about before we end this video. Yesterday I saw something completely amazing. I didn't think I'd ever see it, especially out in the wild. I didn't think I'd ever see it driving down the road. But I actually got to see the Maximum Overdrive truck. And if you guys have already watched the video, I've got the video in my library, so you guys can go watch that if you want to. There's no sound to it, because it's just a bunch of engine noise, anyways. But if you guys are interested, you can go watch that video. Anyways, so I got to see the Maximum Overdrive truck, the Goblin face. You don't get to see too many things like that out here on the road. Not that anyways. Like that right there, all by itself is a rarity. Like, who gets to see that kind of stuff, right? But I kind of figured it was a sign. And I know a lot of people were probably going to be like, nah, it wasn't no sign, it's pure luck. Well, no, I don't think it was pure luck, because the night before, so not the night before, which was 2 nights ago, when I woke up at 11:30 p.m., I had this weird feeling that sometime after midnight, it was going to get a little interesting. I had this just crazy feeling, right? I haven't had that feeling in quite some time. And it could have been a coincidence. I don't know. But if I would have left at 2:30 in the morning, yesterday morning, I never would have seen it. Instead, I left at 12:30 in the morning, went and done my rounds to drop the load, pick up the next load, which is the load I'm sitting on now. I never would have seen it at 2:30 in the morning. Instead, I left at 12:30 in the morning, got over to Breezewood, Pennsylvania, which is close to Breezewood at that TA over there, right across from the TA, that off ramp right there. That's where I actually saw it. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff, right? I don't know. But just for y'all's information, and just to let you guys know, I was going to quit Schneider. And I still may. At some point down the road, I may quit and go to another company. Or who knows? I may end up saving some more money up and getting my own truck. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I know it's going to be a very interesting time between now and March and April of next year. Driver facing cameras are coming to Schneider. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, they are already here in some cases. I think more than likely in day cabs, a lot of training engineer trucks, which I've already said I'm not going to be training, so there's that. Because I'm not I'm not one of those people, guys. I'll help you out here, you know, if I'm sitting, you know, somewhere and I see somebody struggling, I may help you then. But this new generation of drivers, I don't think they're ready. Everybody claims there's a driver shortage out here. There's not a driver shortage. Matter of fact, there's an overabundance of drivers. And it was proven during COVID when all these drivers were out here just making great money during COVID because there wasn't as many drivers out on the road. What does that tell you? And they were still getting the freight where it needed to go on time. So I think we need to do a purge in the trucking industry. And you never know. Maybe I may even quit at some point. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, I'm going to make my coffee. I'm going to edit this video. And I'm going to get this video out. Not exactly sure when. If I look at my calendar, I've got one more video coming out, I believe the 25th. But I'm going to try to squeeze this one in probably the 1st of September. But I think I'm going to try to squeeze in some videos in between. They'll probably more than likely be Schneider videos, but they probably won't be numbered Schneider videos. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But if you did like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun. It's been real. And I'll see you next video. All right. I'm out.